We are live, according to the YouTube desktop studio. Good evening. How you doing? It is Monday night here. It is Monday night, and I have to do a little experiment, which I forgot to do before I came on, to try to conserve bandwidth, to see if we can get the stream to not be laggy or completely air out or whatever. So let's see. We'll text Krista to see if she indeed is going to, or will be able to turn off something in the house to stabilize the live stream. Anyway, Gear Runner, hey my man, what's up? I am doing good. It's raining and a little chilly here, but not too bad. How you doing, man? I saw you out cruising around in the new Stanger today. How you digging that car, man? Do you like it? Do you really like it? Edge every day, Brian. Hey, Bri, what's up, buddy? How you doing? All right, Krista has turned off the only thing that's sucking up bandwidth in the house other than her, and that is Alexa. So Alexa is now off, supposedly. I don't know. We are on live chat, Brian. Thank you very much. I actually remembered to do it before I started the stream tonight. M. Jones, Marcus, how you doing, buddy? That's a nice rear. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Truck's not bad either over there, right? Let's see. Boondock Saint TV 8. Wow, that is a name. How you doing? Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Scott, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? It's rainy and cold here. You know, every time I see you, Scott, I think of the weather. Scott and I have this weather thing going, you know, and it's rainy and chilly here, but it's not cold. I just call it a little chilly if you're outside. I mean, I'm not sitting in a heated room right now, and I'm pretty comfortable. Got a little coat thing on, but you know. Gear Runner, yep, I really like it. Cool, man. We need some more shots of that car's exhaust because it's got to have an awesome exhaust, you know? I'm sure you have some coming, but I'd love to hear it. There's nothing like a Mustang exhaust, you know? Chad, hey Rob, how's it going? Chad, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. Jesse Rizzo, Jesse, how you doing? Hey, bud. I just watched your video tonight. By the way, you guys got to check out Jesse. Jesse has a Tacoma DIY channel, and he's done a lot of cool stuff. And by the way, I watched your video tonight, just about an hour ago, of you doing that rear kicker install. Pretty cool. I'm going to be doing some kind of an install myself here lately, so it's a lot of help seeing that stuff. I really like it. And congrats to Jesse. Jesse has just passed me on subscribers. I don't know how to feel about that. Should I be bitter? Nah, Jesse's a great guy, man. He really is. String Bean, cheers, everyone, cheers. Hey, how you doing, man? What's up, Garner? I saw your video of your almost hairless face the other day. It was a little shocking. I don't mean that in a bad way, so don't take that the wrong way. Gear Runner, hey Ed, Jim Jones and Scott. Gear Runner, String Bean, Edge every day. Hello, Gear. What's up? How is Pam feeling? I did not know Pam was not feeling well. Is Pam ill? What's going on with Pam? Gear Runner, those look like the new taillights. They are not the new taillights. Those are actually the stock taillights over there. The new ones will be up tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. You get to see what the new ones look like. And I will say, there isn't a profound, huge difference between the TRD Pro, which is what I bought, and the stock Tacoma taillights. There is a difference, and you should be able to see it right off the bat, but it's not shocking. And you know, I went back and forth with what taillights I was going to get, right? I've been looking, I've been searching, watching videos, and I just couldn't find any that I really liked of the aftermarket stuff. A lot of them looked almost cartoony to me, if that makes any sense. And, you know, it's all subjective. Depends on what you're into, of course, but they just look kind of cartoony to me. There's a lot of white in them, you know, and then the ones that are heavily tinted are probably too tinted because they're probably illegal, and I don't want to get pulled over because of a taillight. Or tint or any of that kind of stuff. So I try to stay illegal, but I saw a bunch that were I don't know if cartoony's the right word, too plasticky looking. And I don't like a lot of the white in them, right? I don't really care for the white. A lot of them had like over there, along the edge, that it kind of made like I don't know, a C shape or something that's white. And I wasn't really digging that, man. So when I saw the TRD Pro, or that they were available for the regular Tacoma, which makes sense, why wouldn't they fit? I kind of like those. I'm kind of digging them. So I went with those. I may switch them to LEDs, although I don't know if you really need that in just a regular stock type taillight, because they're pretty darn bright as it is with just the regular halogen or incandescent whatever bulbs that are in there. So I don't know, man. Let's see. Scott says it's 42 degrees in Illinois. Well, let's just see. What is the temperature here? It is a whopping 66 degrees here. Again with rain, and it feels like 66. It's awfully nice of the weather people to tell us what it feels like. I mean, if they were to tell me that it was 66 and it felt like 80, I guess I should be warm, right? I don't know, but they tell me it feels like it's 66, so I don't know. Edge Everyday says, hello, Gear. I read that. Let's see. I got behind. Patrick Starkey. How you doing, Patrick? What's up, man? Hello from the PN Dub. I believe that means Pacific Northwest. Am I right? I've been seeing that a lot, and I believe that's Pacific Northwest. This is the RGV here. Edge Everyday says, I will do an exhaust soon. Are you going to do it yourself, or are you going to take it in and have it done? By the way, I watched Courtney's video and the big wang she put on the back of that thing. I love the carbon fiber. I really do. I think it looks sharp. My question is she going to add more carbon fiber accents to it? Like maybe the mirrors or some inserts or something like that? I'm just curious if she has any plans to do any more with the carbon fiber, because it looks good on that car. Jesse Rizzo says, good man, just saw your comment, LOL. Yeah, Jesse, you do a great job, man. I like watching the videos. Good stuff, buddy. I don't know that I would have ripped the whole interior of mine out like you did to do the sound ending, but that was quite an undertaking, it looked like. I don't know. I'm not that brave. Gear Runner says it will sound a lot better once I get the off-road X pipe on it. I would imagine. Jesse Rizzo says, thanks, Rob, for the shout-out, man. Anytime, bud. Sakamoto Mio is a waving. Sakamoto, how you doing? What's happening, man? What's the temperature where you're at? I know you're not that far. Well, anywhere in Texas is far, but you're in Texas, I believe. Or Arizona, Texas. I think you're in Texas. Scott says, hello, Gear. Jesse says, can't wait to see what's next on your truck. It'll be up tomorrow morning. Not a huge mod. We're doing the, get my finger the right way. There we go. We're changing out the taillights tomorrow. Something I just came across. I have a couple cool things coming, but they're not here yet. So hopefully within the next few days, I'm supposed to have all the parts I need to do what I think is a pretty major mod, and what I think every truck, not just the Tacoma, should have. So stay tuned for that, man. I can't wait till that gets here, and hopefully it goes well. Gear Runner says she is feeling much better. That's good. Again, I apologize. I did not know she was not feeling well. Maybe you mentioned that in the live stream. I was out to dinner Friday night for most of it, so I didn't catch a lot of it. Edge Everyday says, great to hear. Gear. Jesse, I'm there with you. I want to change my taillights, but I don't know. Yeah, that was the problem. I looked at a lot of the aftermarket stuff, and nothing really struck me. And when I came across the TRD Pros, I thought, they're stock for the Pro, and it's a very subtle change. So it's not like they're going to jump out and grab you or anything, but they are different. I couldn't take it out in the daylight or the sunlight today because we don't have any. It's been raining all day. So I didn't get a great chance to see it out in real light, So I can't wait to do that. Should pop a little bit more, I think. Sean says, nice caboose, Rob. You're the second man who's told me that tonight. I don't know if I should be worried or or flattered. But thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. It must be all the up and down exercises, from getting up and out of the chair all day long. Edge Everyday says, hello, Sean. How is the truck? How is your truck? Gear Runner. Hi, Sean DeLong. Sakamoto Mio says, I'm in a lull, currently just doing research for now. A mod, wait a minute, I got to get the rest of that. I'm in a mod effing lull. I like that. That's funny. Well, you got to do your research. Make sure you get the right stuff, man, because there's nothing like buying something that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Sean says, doing great, Ed. Jim Jones says, is that rear light above the window stock? Would look good blacked out. Excuse me. Yeah, that is stock. And I go back and forth on doing something with that. I wouldn't mind. If I could find a custom shop of some sort, I wouldn't mind having that say RobMotive or something in it, Maybe blacked out with RobMotive and white. I don't know, just a crazy thing for the channel. I think that'd be kind of cool. Cameron Burback. Cameron, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing, man? Canada's back, baby. Where's Canada been, man? I didn't know you'd gone. Terrence Tatum. Hi, Rob. Hello, everyone. Terrence, how you doing, buddy? Gear Winner says, hi, Terrence. Sean DeLong says, yo, Gear, you ever going to make it up my way? He needs to hop in that new sports car he's got and come up and see you, man. Be a good reason for a trip. Gear Winner says, it's upper 40s here, but 70s mostly all week next week. Yeah, we're going to be in the 80s next week, I think, here, after we get through this latest impulse or pulse or whatever it is. Gear Runner says, I am, Sean, hopefully this week. Must be another vacation day coming for Gear. Edge Everyday, or Terrence rather, says, hello, Gear. Edge Everyday, we are dropping into the high 20s tonight. Oh, I pity you. I don't miss that weather. I haven't seen 20s since last September. It's gotten into the upper 30s here at night, but never below that. I'm digging that. Patrick says it sure does. 71 here today. Wow. I could dig that. 66 here right now, or 65, whatever I said. Kyle D'Addario. Kyle, where you been? I remember you. Kyle says, yo, Rob, I was able to get my collision sensor working. I asked you about it last time. OEM garnish. Gotcha. So you did have to go with the garnish. You know what? I'm surprised because unless you had things sticking to that sensor, not having the garnish on would not stop it to work. So you must have had ice or dirt or snow or something. I'm curious, did you? Ozzy Garcia. Ozzy, how you doing? Welcome, bud. Ozzy says hello from Lancaster, California. Hey, how you doing? How's the weather in Lancaster? It's raining in 65, 66 here. Edge Everyday says she will be doing more to the car. Now, she now knows what us guys go through with the mod bug. Yeah, I know, man. What are you going to do? M. Jones. Wait a minute. We have a super chat from Mark. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. It is $3 Canadian. You can't buy much with $3 Canadian. Hey, I could get a sweet tea with that. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. That is great. And Mark is a supporter on Patreon as well. And big shout out to Mark. I really do appreciate that. You're awesome, buddy. Thank you. Let's see. Where was I here? Scott says, yes, our spring has begun, finally, with all the frost coming out of the ground. That's good. When are you going to be planting? Are you planting in probably what, in April or early May? I forget. Scott says, Tundra looks good, Edge. It does. And you can do your hair in the back because now he has these letters right here. Edges are all mirrored now. So you can walk up, you can do your lipstick, your makeup, right in these letters on the back of Edge's truck. It actually looks really nice on that black truck, by the way. I do think. Rebel Rouser says, what's up, my dude? Hey, just hanging out, Justin. How you doing, buddy? What's new and exciting? Justin's got a new video up too, by the way. You got to check out Justin's channel. He's got a new video up over there. Sakamoto Mio says, near El Paso. That's right, near El Paso and doing good, and it's 62. A little bit cooler than here. Are you getting the drizzly rain that we're getting? Gear Runner says, hey, Justin. Edge Everyday. I was looking at Alpha Bowl headlights. They look good, but they're 800 bucks, so not the ones for me. Yeah, 800 bucks for headlights. It's kind of pricey. Scott says we drop into the 20s too, Brian, most every night too. I don't miss that. Rebel Rob says, yo, Andy. Rick King. Rick, how you doing, bud? Rick says, hey, Rob saw your video on color, or wait a minute. Stupid spell correct. Autocorrect. Rick says, hey, Rob, saw your video on color lugs, ordered some for my 2016 Tacoma that came today, and I put them on. What do you think of them, man? What do you think? I think it is a heck of a little innovative product. It protects your lugs. It can protect theft a little bit. I mean, if someone wants to steal your wheels, they're going to do it, but it's going to take them longer to get all those things off without a tool. And I think they look really good. And they black out that rotten chrome, you know? Sorry, Edge, I know. But what do you think of them, Rick? I'll be curious. And did you use the discount code? Rebel Roger says, have you decided on lifting the Tundra yet? No, I haven't. I haven't yet. And the biggest thing for me, and the biggest reason why, is because I can't decide if I lift it, am I going to have to go with bigger tires? I mean, is it going to look dumb? Is it going to look like I have, you know, donuts on there if the truck is 3 inches higher? Or, well, 3 in the front, 2 in the rear. That's what I can't decide on. Edge Everyday says, M. Jones for the win. Absolutely. I really appreciate that. Rebel Roger says, awesome, M. Jones. Edge Everyday says, hello, Rebel. Gear Runner says, M. Jones, double thumbs up, baby. Right there, right across and right out. There you go. Rebel Roger says, hey, Brian, Lip Hartsfield. Lip Hartsfield, how you doing, bud? What's happening? Lip says, and then it just ran right off my screen. Lip says, hey, everyone. Sean DeLong, Edge, it will cost you twice as much now if she has the bug. That's right. String Bean says, cheers, Gear Runner. Edge every day. Sorry to hear that, T-Rebel. Hope you feel better soon. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Is somebody sick? Wait a minute. Oh, Rebel Rouser says, got the flu bug, but otherwise I'm okay. Well, I hope you feel better, Justin. That sucks. Let's see. Gear Runner says, sorry to hear that, Justin. Hope you get to feeling better soon, buddy. Boise City Mopar. Hey, Gear Runner. Hi, Dan. How you doing, bud? Gear Runner says, Dan, I watched your car shopping videos. I've watched them too. By the way, did anybody notice Dan like shaved? He actually looks like a human now, or not a caveman anymore. Wait a minute. We have another super chat. Rebel Rouser, $4. Awesome. Thank you, Justin. Justin says, just couldn't let Mark win. LOL. Hey, I'm into bidding wars. I like that. But check out Justin, Rebel Rouser. By the way, Justin, you're going to have to tell me your channel name. I'm going to have to look it up. God, now I'm getting senile, you see. I've forgotten Justin's channel name because I want to give him a shout out as soon as I remember what the heck it's called. It's Rebel Rouser. So check him out, Rebel Rouser. He's got a new video up. Doing a little video in here lately, man. And thank you, Justin. I really appreciate that. Now I can get a sweet tea and a large fry. String Bean says, cheers, Dan. Edge Every Day says, thanks, Scott. Boise City Mopar says, well, guys, I had my first day of training to become a certified nursing assistant. Is that what that means? It just dawned on me. Holy crap. I'm going to be studying till my eyes bug out. LOL. Oh, that's good. Well, you know, Dan, my response to that is I certainly hope so, because if you were my CNA, I would hope you'd know your stuff. That's just it. Rebel Rouse says, thanks, Gear. Boise City Mopar says, thanks, Gear. Gear Runner, he's a thumbs up. And Edge Every Day says, Justin, a.k.a. Rebel, Carolyn, and every other name for the win. Yes, indeed, and I do appreciate that. I really do. Boise City Mopar says, String Bean, how's it going, buddy? CJ Colvin, what's up, man? CJ says, hey, Rob, what's up, brother? Did you enjoy St. Patrick's Day? McBoy. Let me tell you something. I am Scott Irish, German, and God knows what else. I didn't even know it was St. Patrick's Day. I didn't know. Go figure. Edge Every Day says wheel condoms. Yes, no, they're lug condoms. They're lug nut condoms. And they're awesome, man. I mean, what a great idea, I think. I wish I'd have thought of it. Dan Soderholm says, I come in peace. Howdy, y'all. Doing good, Dan? How you doing? String Bean, Dan, I am doing good. Scott S says, hopefully the 20th of April we can start planning, weather permitting, of course. Okay, I was thinking May, but that seemed late. And hopefully the weather cooperates with you. Let's see. Edge Every Day says, hey, Dan Soderholm. Gear Runner says, hey, Dan, how are you? Boise City Mopar says, Rubber, sorry to hear that, dude. The flu is one of those horrible viruses that you have to put up with, and I know the feeling. I got a head cold myself. Sucks. Sakamoto Mio. Getting a lot of sandstorms and high winds. It should end pretty soon, though, by next month. I hope the sunny weather every day comes soon. I really do. String Bean says, Mopar, I'm doing good. Boise Mopar says, solder home. Terrence Tatum, the weather app says 71 degrees here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It's sunny and clear, just a beautiful day. Oh, man, how did we get all the crap? We never get the crap down here, but we did. Dan says, Edge and Gear. Rubber Rod says, yeah, you need bigger tires if you lift it. That's kind of what I was thinking, Justin, you know? I'm just thinking it's going to look like little donuts on there if I don't, you know? Hydrate says, if you want a little bit of lift, just go with larger tires. You know, that's a pretty smart idea, Brian, you know? To be quite honest with you, I never thought of it. Of course, I'll close the gap in the wheel well, though, so I don't know, but, you know, that never even really crossed my mind. Be cheaper to do that. Dan Soderholm says, Mopar. Dan says, cheers, String Bean. Sean says, I wouldn't worry about losing the tool to take the color lugs off. I would worry about losing the tool to take the color lugs off and get a flat on a trip. You know, they're not that hard to get off. I mean, the tool makes it easier for sure. But you could get it off with your hand. You just have to work at it a little bit. So it's not like they're, you know, locked on there or something crazy. That tool just makes it easier. And if you're like me, I just throw it in the underseat storage. You know, the underseat storage in the back gear, the underseat storage. I just throw it down there, and that way I'll always have it, and, you know, I won't lose it. Scott says, just level the front a little bit, Rob. I thought about that too. Maybe like it's about an inch or so, I believe, lower in the front. I don't know. Maybe I'll get taller tires in the front. I wonder if that would work. Dan says, Justin, Edge Every Day says, how you doing, Boise? CJ Colvin says, do you have any Irish blood in you? Yeah, I'm told I'm Scotch, Irish, and German. I don't know. Rubber Route says, how are you, Dan? Gear Runner says, the moon's out here. I don't know why, but I hate when the moon and the sun is out. Oh, wait a minute. We have something happened here. I don't know what it was. I'm going to have to go find it. We have $10, a $10 super chat from Sakamoto Mio. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. That is very nice of you. I really appreciate that. That's awesome, bud. Thank you. Let's see. Man, I am so far behind. I can't hardly stand it. No, I'm just kidding. It's a good problem to have. Gear Runner said, the moon's out here. I don't know why, but I hate when the moon and the sun's out at the same time. You know, I know what you mean. It's weird. It shouldn't be that way. String Bean says, Rob, going to do more live streams just like I did Friday. That would be awesome. I did check in. I didn't say anything, but I did see you a little bit on there. I was somewhere where I couldn't have the volume up and stuff, so I couldn't really participate. Edge Every Day says, CJ, I do not know much, but my bar tab proves it. CJ, I do not much, but my bar tab proves it. Oh, I got you. But my bar tab proves it. So you don't have much Irish in you, I guess is what you meant. Brandon's Mitchell. Hey, Brandon. Brandon says hi. How you doing, Brandon? What's up, buddy? Boise City Mopar says, unfortunately, I ran into a bit of a snafu. I'm probably going to have to give up my assisted living job. There's no way I'm going to be able to study, work 2 jobs, and still be able to sleep. Sleep's overrated, Dan. You don't need it. Just, you know, soldier through. You'll be all right. Terrence Tatum says, what the heck are super chats? Super chats are a way to donate money, I guess, to the creator. In this case, that would be me. You go to Super Chat, you put an amount in, you hit enter, and it gives money to the person that's doing the live stream, I guess, is a good way to describe it. And we really do appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Gear Runner says, sorry, I have a car to pay off. Can't super chat right now. LOL. By the way, Gear, speaking of money, are you all remonetized now on the gun stuff? I think I did hear you say that they didn't. Oh, I know you did. They didn't give you everything back, but I mean, is it just a few videos or what's going on? Rebel Rouser says, thanks for the shout out. That means a lot. Hey, I appreciate you, bud. Justin, Rebel Rouser, has been with me for, man, maybe since the beginning. I'm not even sure, but a great supporter of the channel, and I do appreciate it. Boise City Mopar says, Rebel Rouser, well, just got done with my first day of school, holy arse stuff. I got a lot of stuff to do. Getting your CNA is not easy. I'm sure it's not. Edge Everyday says, it's okay, Gear, go live. I will send you $2 to send to Rob. CJ Coleman says, congratulations, Boise City Mopar. Rob Rouser says, I can super chat him for you, Gear, LOL. Gear Runner says, that's Edge, thumbs up. Boise City Mopar says, Gear Runner, I hear you there, dude. You got too many vehicles and too many car payments, LOL. Gear, he's a laugh. And Boise City Mopar says, CJ, thanks, man, I appreciate that. Edge Everyday says, they are nut huggers. I like that. I like that. I'm not sure how well that would do for the advertising. Gear Runner says, so they are nut condoms. I guess one could say that. It's the same theory, the same philosophy. I guess. CJ Colvin says, I'll be back, Rob, because dinner is almost ready. I'll be here for a bit, CJ. You have a lovely dinner. Rebel Rouser says, I love how the RobMotive stickers match the truck perfectly. Don't they match up pretty well? And I'll tell you, the picture, for some reason, when I take pictures of red, it doesn't do the red justice. You know, what's up here, up there in the corner, that red is more of what they look like than what they do on the truck. And they're not faded or anything. They just don't come off well with the camera. So they really do match pretty nicely, though. You know, the interior and the truck, it's pretty cool. It was meant to be. M. Jones says, the lug covers would be good for winter to protect them. Then take the covers off in the summer if you like chrome. Oh, absolutely, because you know what happens to chrome. I mean, chrome is horrid anyway to try to take care of. If you use a lug nut or a lug wrench on there once, which you will do, whether you take it in to have your tires rotated or you do it yourself, you're going to scratch those things up as it is. So these things just make it look a little bit nicer, I think, in my opinion. Edge Everyday says 33s will fit stock with a little trim on plastic and remove the stupid front mud flap. I think I did know that. Yeah. Again, thank you, Sakamoto Mio, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. I really do. Boise City Mopar says, oh, by the way, guys, today's my 34th birthday. Happy birthday, Dan! Anything special? Rob Rouser says, I thought this was funny, so I'll share it. My southern friend told her southern mom that she was naming her baby Liam. Her mom said, Liam, like Liam on a tree. Oh, like limb on a tree. I got you. Justin, that is hilariously funny. Inside, I can barely contain myself. I'm just saying. Edge Everyday says Sakamoto for the win. Absolutely, man. Dan says Sakamoto. Wow. Rebel Rouser says awesome. Sakamoto. Edge Everyday says baller. Dan says happy birthday, Mopar. Sean says so. They don't get the wheel pregnant, Gear. That's true. Boise City Mopar says solder home thanks. Edge Everyday says happy B-Day, Dan. You little youngin', you. He is a youngin'. 34. I'd take 34 again. Dan Solderholm says, Sean, that's where the donut tires come from. LOL. That's where the spares, yeah, you're right, the spare donut tires. Rebel Rouser says, do the donut condoms keep the wheels protected from getting banged up? No, only the lug nuts. Only the lug nuts. Gear Runner says, hey, if that worked, Sean, I'd be for that. Just think how much you could save on tires, LOL. That's right, you just rotate the new full-size one in. Sakamoto says, yay, get a large meal. I don't want you to starve. I appreciate that. And now I will pool it all together and I will indeed have myself a lovely McDonald's meal. Boise City Mopar says, Edge, thanks, man. Edge Everyday says, sleep is horse patootie. Sean says, true dat. El Paso. Hi, everyone. How y'all doing? Pretty good here. Hey, El Paso. How you doing, man? What's up? Edge Everyday says, hello, El Paso. Rebel Rouser says, hey, El Paso. Isn't that scripted? LOL. Yes, but I like it. El Paso's laughing out loud. By the way, if Z-Diver happens to come on here tonight, I know he's on vacation or something, but if he happens to come on, I need to know your address, Paul, because Z-Diver recently joined my Patreon as well, and he joined the level where I give out a sticker, you know, and the channel name, although I don't believe Z-Diver has a channel. I'm going to have to check that out. But I need your address. If you want a sticker, at the level that he joined, you get a sticker. So let me know if you come on. And if you don't, that's up to you too. It's up to you. Edge Everyday says, hello, El Paso. Rebel Rouser says, wait a minute, something again just happened. Wow, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Mark W., $15. Mark, thank you, man. Mark says, hey, Rob, I'm fourth. Who's going to top me? Hey, buddy, that's awesome, man. Do you have a YouTube channel? If you do, shout it out on here. You know, I always like to do that. People that super chat, I'll always do that. And I appreciate that, Mark. Thank you very much. Looks like I can eat for 3 days this week. Wow. I'm humbled. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Let's see. Now I've completely lost my spot, man. Let's see. Gear Runner says, they got a lot of my gun. Okay, this is what I had asked. They've got a lot of my gun content, but not all. Okay, they did give me some back, but probably more that they didn't. I can tell in ad revenue too. Yeah, I was thinking about you. I was actually talking to Krista earlier about your situation, and that sucks, man. You got to be feeling that when they take all those away, you know? That's, oops, I'm dropping stuff. That's a bummer for sure, man. I hope you get more of it back. I really do, man. Let's see. Gear Runner says, hey, El Paso, pretty good. How are you? El Paso says, I've been doing good, Gear. Rebel Rouse says, what's for supper? Well, you know, it was going to be probably frozen something. I don't know. But now I might just go to Mickey D's or maybe Cane's. I'm not sure. Might have enough for a Cane's meal. Rebel Rouse, I read that. El Paso says, gotcha. Dan Soderholm says, that's crazy, Gear. Crazy. Edge Everyday says, change your ISO and the white balance to get deeper red color. Awesome. I have to check that out. It just never shows up. It's always like that. And you can see the Corvette sign that's hanging up above it on the right up there. It's red too. It looks, I don't know, pink orange or something in that picture, but it's not. Gear Runner says, I had Taco Bell, Justin. Ole, that's cool. Edge Everyday says, I love my new camera, videos coming soon. Do you notice a difference? Is it worth it, Edge? I'm talking about the video. Is it worth it? I've been kicking around doing something like that, maybe down the road myself, but I just don't know if it's justifiable to get something like that between, for instance, what I have. I have the GX7 or G7X, whichever it is, Canon. I think it's Canon, might be Sony, whatever it is. And then, of course, the my phone and the GoPro. Is it worth it? Dan Soderholm says, that's not right, Gear. No, it's not. It sucks. Rebel Rouser says, sounds good. Dan Soderholm says, Edge, how is the camera? Yes, we want to know. Gear Runner says, happy birthday, Dan. El Paso says, happy B-Day. Scott says, supper time is here. Take care, my friends. You too, Scott. You have a lovely dinner with the fam. Sakamoto Mio says, HBD. HBD. I must not be hip enough. Happy birthday, Dan. Gotcha. Gotcha. See, it clicked. I got it. Rebel Rider says, take care, Scott. Gear Runner says, have a good night, Scott. Edge of Day says, see you, Scott. String Bean says, what is a tool? Gear Runner. Rebel Rider says, what are those black things behind you against the wall? Are you talking about these? Those are ramps for the lift. Down at the bottom, which you can't see, and I don't think I can make you see it. Let me check. Let me check and see if I can. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, right down there. You see down there? Down there? They go there on each side of the truck so that you can back the truck out. That's what those black things are all about, man. All right, let's see if I can get this right here again. I think I did. Maybe, I probably didn't. No, I didn't. We got to go this way. There. I think that looks lovely now. Anyway, they're ramps. Again, Mark W., $15 super chat. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. Rebel Rouse says, hi, Richard. El Paso says, not much. I'm doing good, brother. How are you? And then the crazy thing jumped. Gear Runner says, wow, Mark. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? String Bean says, hi, Rebel. Rebel Rouse says, you're awesome, Mark. I can't top that. LOL. Mark's in the lead. Mark's the winner. Edge Everyday says, go, Mark. Go, Mark. Go, Mark. Gear Runner says, thank you. El Paso says, YouTube is going after gun channels. Yeah, I think one more big gun problem, which you know it's going to happen, and you may not see any gun content on YouTube. That's what I think. Rebel Rouser says, saw a lifted black Tacoma with the yellow grill lights. It looked bad arse. I actually see a lot of modded out, tacos around here. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Black with that orange or amber color would be awesome, you know. Mark Dubb says, no channel, just keep up with both of you and Jesse Rizzo. Well, that's awesome, buddy. I do appreciate it once again, man. Steven Silvestri. Steven, welcome. How are you? Steven says, hi, Rob. All your mods are great. I own a 2018 Tundra. A 2018 Tundra Limited Crew Max in cement. Awesome, just like your last one. I changed my front grille, bulge, and bumper covers. That's cool, man. That cement's one of the best colors. I saw a cement taco the other day, and I do miss that color. I miss the truck a little bit, if I'm going to be honest. But what bumper covers did you go with? Were they the overlays, or were they the actual replacements like I had done on mine? Rubber Rouser says, I actually thought you were in front of the garage until you picked up the Mountain Dew. Really? Well, the green screen must be working pretty good, man, because I am not in the garage, that's for sure. That's funny. Steven says, got the idea from you. Thanks again. You're welcome, man. It's a heck of a way to get rid of that chrome, and it makes the truck look so much better. M. Jones says, I think every YouTuber has a G7X, very popular camera. You're right. And that's why I have one, because I had done some research and saw that everybody was using them and they seem to work well, but I want something a little better at this point. I've actually been using the G7X most recently for probably almost all the videos. I actually didn't use it for the second one I did today. Because I'm having sound issues with the GoPro. People are complaining they can't hear me, and I know what they mean when I'm doing the editing and stuff. I've heard the sound level drop as well, so I don't know if the camera's kicking out on me or what, but I need something better, you know. And I don't mean something that's $3,000, you know, just like a DSLR or something better that's going to give me maybe the ability to plug in a remote mic or a boom mic or something like that. So I can get better sound and better video. Gear Runner says that green screen is especially clear tonight. That's cool. I think it might be because of that bright red and what I'm wearing and stuff. It all fits well together with the green screen tech. So, but that's pretty cool that it looks like I'm sitting in front of the garage. I think that's pretty neat. Boise City Mopar says, well, Rob, the only thing I'm going to do for my birthday today is chillax and not really do much. Got a little bit in my schoolwork done, but I'll take care of the rest tomorrow. I have until Sunday. Well, that sounds like a good plan, Dan. Dan Sutterholm says, I thought it was me, Gear. I'll be darned. I thought it was me, Gear. That's awesome. I'm pretty stoked that it looks that good. Let's see. Sean DeLong says, night, everyone. Got to make the dinner selection myself. Good night, Sean. Thanks for being on, buddy. I really appreciate you being here. Edge Everyday says, I love the camera. You guys will be the benefit of it. The video is awesome, but it does help with all of the ums and but it doesn't help with all of the ums and huh and wells. LOL. Yeah, there's got to be some human factor in there. You know, I don't know of anyone that filters that stuff out. And then it'd just be blank space, I guess. Dan Soderholm says later, Sean, Boise City, Mopar, M. Jones. I just subscribed to your channel. That's cool. Check out his video with his Ford. He's got a Ford F-150, and he changed the exhaust. And it sounds pretty sweet, man. Rebel Rouser says, have a great night, Sean. Gear Runner says, have a great night, Sean. Edge Everyday says, good night, Sean. Dan Soderholm says, LOL Edge. What does Courtney use? For her camera, I'm assuming. Rebel Rouser says, how do you keep your taco so clean? It's not clean. It's the red. The red color in this picture. No, I didn't filter that picture. It's just the red and the shading in the garage. It's definitely not clean. Jeff Hines. Hey, Jeff. How you doing, man? Jeff says, how much are the Tacoma tailgate inserts? Are you talking about the letters here? Because it came that way, so I didn't do it. But if you're looking for letters like that, check out sparksparts.com. I believe they sell the inserts, and use discount code RobMotive. It'll save you 5%, man. But I couldn't tell you the price. But go to sparksparts.com and check it out. Rebel Rouser says, what do you think of the back fender flares for the Tacoma? On the right Tacoma, I think it would look good. I would not put them on mine. I prefer color matched, except for maybe on white with other black pieces and stuff on the truck, you know. But on colored trucks like this, I think I kind of prefer color match, to be honest with you. Boise City Mopar says, Rebel Rouser, simple. He doesn't drive it. LOL. That's why he has the Tundra. LOL. That's not true, Dan. Come on, man. Rebel let me see. Rebel Rouser says, LOL, my car seems to get dirty just sitting, Dan. Well, and are you parking outside? Because if you're starting to get into the pollen season, you're going to notice that a lot more too, man. I can't wait to see what that's like down here. Man, it must be insane. Edge Everyday says, Dan, Courtney uses her phone or my GoPro. She has a T5i, but she doesn't use it for video. So I got one for the shop vids. Not to ruin hers. I got an M50 for shop vids. Yeah, it looks like a nice camera, man. Boise City Mopar says, Sakamoto Mio, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Steven Silvestri says, the actual bumpers. I had to drop the bumper. It took me 5 hours. Had to be careful. Looks great. Really? Wow. That's why I didn't do my own, to be honest. I started to do the install on my caps. And because it looked so complicated, I decided to have the shop do it along with, I think I put the exhaust on, or had them put the exhaust on, I think, on the CrewMax at the same time that I had that done. But it looked like it would be very time consuming. And when I had a pile of bolts beside me, I thought, you know, I'm going to mess this up. I'm just not doing it. So kudos to you for doing it yourself, man. I know that was a job. 5 hours, I believe it. Edge Everyday says, I can use all of her lenses with the adapter I bought. Yeah, I remember you had mentioned that. And I've been doing a little research. I've seen some of the adapters out there. Sakamoto Mio, he's giving a thumbs up to the Boise. Dan Soderholm says, that's cool. Been looking at a Sony Handycam to use for a while. Yeah, I have a Handycam, but it's not a very expensive one, and the video is always grainy. That's why I don't use it. Rebel Rouser says, you need a RobMotive Edition badge to put on your truck. Stay tuned. I shot a video today where I actually have a RobMotive badge. Just wait till you see it. It's pretty cool. Boise City Mopar, he's a Sakamotoan and doing this and that and this and that and all kinds of stuff. John Hines says, yes, the letters. Yeah, there you go, John. Like I said, I did not put them on. It came that way. So I can't really answer that. But check out sparksparts.com. Use discount code RobMotive to save you 5%. All About Vehicles says, hey, Keenan, what's up, buddy? Says, Rob, you need to fix your chroma key because you have pixel problems. Hey, Rob, by the way, pixel problems? What do you mean? Am I pixelating? Because I'm not seeing that on my end. Boise City Mopar says, Sakamoto, I just gave you a sub. There you go. It's turning into a suborgy once again. Gear Runner says, that pollen sucks. Yeah, it just coats everything, man. Rubber Rogers says, as of now, what truck do you drive more? Well, as of right now, I've been driving the Tundra more, to be honest with you. Probably because I've been keeping the Tacoma up on the lift, and I've been doing stuff with the Tundra too, although I started some more stuff with the Tacoma today. So it's about half and half right now. Probably going to put the Tundra up on the lift soon, and then I'll be driving the Tacoma more. So I'm going to kind of flip back and forth between the two. You know what I mean? Let's see. All About Vehicles says, we don't get lots of pollen up here, but we had it last year, and it was so freaking annoying. Yeah, it's hard to keep anything clean, man, and everything outside gets coated in it. You sit on a bench or something, you're wearing pollen, you know? Edge Everyday says, hello, All About Keenan. How are you? Keenan's actually been surprisingly humble lately, so I'm going to give Keenan credit. We'll see. Boise City Mopar says, Gear Runner, I second that, dude. Pollen is the enemy of anybody who has allergies. Oh, yeah. In Ohio, it was horrid. I really have been doing quite well here in Texas. When I left Ohio in September, it was misery. Misery. As soon as I got to Texas, it all went away. I don't know. Rebel Rouser says, the day after I waxed the car, it was yellow. I know. Doesn't that suck? Dan Soderholm says, the only blooming here are the Bradford pears. Ah, well, that's not too bad probably then. Boise City Mopar says, Keenan, what's up? Rebel Rouser says, at least they smell good, Dan. Sakamoto Mio says, it's just a very simple channel used mostly for viewing other channels and to upload message response videos, but arigato. So check out Sakamoto Mio's channel, arigato. And what does arigato stand for? Oh, is that like thank you? Is that what that means? Dan Soderholm says, very true, Justin. Boise City Mopar says, Gear Runner, the pollen around here is starting to get pretty bad because the weather is getting nice and warm right now. We're in the 60s. Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't seen anything here yet, but it never gets cold here, so I don't know how it works here. All About Vehicles says, your face looks pixely. Let me see if I see something different here. I don't know, man. I'm looking at OBS itself, and I don't see that, but I'll have to check it out before the next stream. But thanks for letting me know that. I appreciate it. Let's see. Edge Everyday says, that's on your end, Keenan. Ah, so you're not seeing it, Brian. CJ Colvin says, hey, Gear, what's up, brother? Did you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day? McBoy. Rob Rogers says, hi, CJ. CJ says, I'm back from dinner, Rob. Awesome. Hope you had a great dinner. What did you have for dinner? Keenan says, Rob, get into the car like the Civic Sport. I would love to see one again. No, I think for now, unless the channel grows to a point where it warrants it, cars are probably not going to be in the picture for a while, other than the ones that I have access to drive, which, I'll try to drive some of those once in a while, but people really like the trucks, specifically the Tacoma back there, which is fine because I love it anyway. Peter says, hey, Peter, what's up, man? Peter says Florida pollen is the worst. I've heard that. I've heard it's really bad down there. Keenan says, hey, Dan, Brian, how's your wood shop? Edge Everyday says, Keenan, he still has the Civic. No, I don't. I traded the Civic on the Tundra, actually. It's gone. It's gone. Rebel Rouses saw a taco that had chrome in place of the black trim on the back bumper. Saw a taco that had chrome in place of the black trim on the back bumper. Really? That must have been wild. I don't know what that looked like. 805 Greg. 805 Greg, welcome. How you doing, man? I hope you get rear disc brakes and a fully boxed frame like the Chevy Colorado. I hope you get rear. I don't have any plans for anything like that. I don't really have issue with the frame or the the brakes, to be honest with you. Boise City Mopar says Idaho pollen is the worst. It's all those taters, man. Those taters need to throw pollen or something. I don't know. Gear Runner says, I didn't wear green and I didn't get pinched. It was a good day. I didn't even think of it. This is the greenest I had on today, and it's blue. That's other than this. This is green. Ah, it's so good, man. So good. Edge Everyday says, Keenan is coming along. Yeah, Keenan's coming along. Keenan says, Edge, I don't think he does. No, I don't. You're right. It's gone. I traded it on the Tundra. I didn't need all these vehicles. What am I going to start a car lot, you know? Rebel Rouser says, you can run fast, I guess, Gear. CJ Colvin says, it was great, Gear. I've got to go to the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dogtown in St. Louis, Missouri. Rebel Rouser says, awesome, CJ. Gear Runner says, sounds like fun, CJ. Dan Soderholm says, everyone make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Yes, please do that. Helps out the channel, helps out the video placement, you know, all that kind of stuff. Gear Runner says trucks do better. They do better. Boise City Mopar says, Gear, of course you didn't get pinched. St. Patrick's Day was yesterday. LOL. That's what I thought. I thought it was yesterday. Let's see. Keenan says, yeah, your landlord is a cool guy. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or who are you talking to. CJ Colvin says, for dinner I had 2 hot dogs, 3 chicken legs, and some fries. Sounds good, man. Gear Runner says, I didn't wear green yesterday. I doubt if he even got dressed yesterday. Boise City Mopar says, Rob, you need to add an SUV to the channel. No, nobody wants to watch anything about SUVs, Dan. CJ Colvin says, do you have any Irish blood, Gear? Rob Rogers says, crap, I accidentally hit the thumbs down. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. You were the one. Jeff Hines says, what is your favorite beer and when is a catch? Wait a minute. Jeff Hines says, what is your favorite beer and when is a catch, clean, and cook video coming? If you're talking to me, when I drink beer, which is very infrequently these days, it would probably be Coors Light. Catch, clean, and cook video coming. You won't see me catching or cleaning anything, but I can cook it. Sakamoto Meal says, Rob, yes, it means thank you. Awesome. That's what I thought after it sunk in. All About Vehicles says, wait a minute here. Keenan says, Rob, okay, would you have kept your old Tundra? No, I wouldn't have. I do miss it, but again, with the Crew Max and its setup and everything, I couldn't do what I wanted to do with it. At least I didn't think I could. So no, I don't have any regrets. Car's a car, truck's a truck, you know. Rebel Rouser says, are you planning to switch the tail lights to LED? I don't know. I don't know yet. I got to think about that. I don't know if it's necessary. They're pretty bright with the old style, you know, but I'm not against it. Boise City Mopar says, CJ Colvin, yeah, I saw your videos. Edge Everyday says, okay, guys, got to go. See you on the next one. Hey, Brian, thanks for being on, buddy. I appreciate it. You have a lovely evening, man. Dan Soderholm says, CJ, was that just the appetizer? LOL. Peter says, washing my 19th cement, and when I got done drying where I started was yellow already. LOL. Oh, man, that sucks. God. Gear Runner says, have a good night, Edge. Rebel Rouser says, have a great night, Brian. Keenan says, the guy with all the cars next to you, is he your landlord or just a friend? He is a friend of the family. Edge Everyday says, see you guys. Dan Soderholm says, later, Edge. CJ Colvin says, do you have any Irish blood in you, Boise City Mopar? Gear Runner says, went and saw Captain Marvel yesterday. How was it? I heard it was very slow in the beginning, but good in the end. Gear Runner says, I'm not sure about the Irish blood. Rebel Rouser says, how was it? I think he meant how. Dan Soderholm says, Gear, what did you think? Gear Runner says, I really liked it, Dan. Have a lot of backstory to the Marvel Universe. CJ Colvin, he's laughing out loud. I wish, Dan Soderholm, I wish. Boise City Mopar says, CJ, I do have some Irish in me, but mostly German and Czech gypsy. There you go. All about Keenan, or I'm sorry, all about, I honestly was thinking your name and the channel. All About Vehicles says, later Brian and your 3 dogs and 2 cats and Courtney and your wonderful wood shop. Jeff Hines says, what's your mileage on the Tacoma? Just turned 11.5 on mine. You know, I don't have anywhere near that, and I'm betting you it's probably under 2,500, but I'm not sure. I'd be guessing. Especially now with splitting time with the Tundra, and I don't really have to drive a lot. So, Rebel Rouse says your Civic is still. Wait a minute, your Civic is still for sale. It's those badges you painted. Is it really? Is it still for sale? I haven't even checked. How much are they asking for it? You told me last time. I can't remember. Dan Soderholm says, gear, I can't wait for April to see in game. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. All About Vehicle says, I see. Explains why you live there, but wish you had a longer driveway. Well, you know, that whole little street that you turn on to get to, I shouldn't say that. There is a street that you turn on to get in here, and that's kind of the whole driveway, so it is rather long, to be honest. Gear Runner says, me either, Dan, me either. Yeah, where they left off with the last movie, I can't wait to see what happens in the next one, man. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So we'll see. I don't know. Keenan says, Rob is cool. Now he is in a gated community. So are insane asylums, but I don't know how cool that is. You know what I'm saying? Rebel Rouser says, I think it's 21.5. Yeah, I think that's what you told me before. You know, seeing as how you can get a new one for about, man, 20. God, it's not much more than that. Seems to me like they're 23 or 22 something. They won't sell it for that kind of money. No way, man. Keenan says, Rob, your car is not for sale. Can't see it. Rob, your car is not for sale. Can't see it. Yeah, Justin's been checking the dealership where it is, so he says it's for sale. I believe him. It's got to be for sale. Let's see. Rebel Rouser says, how would you know, Rob? That's true. It's true. It's true. Jeff Hines says, Forrest Gump or Shawshank Redemption. Neither. Keenan says, is it Burt Ogden Toyota in Harlingen? It is. Well, you guys know me better than I think you do. Boise City Mopar says, CJ Jahoy. LOL. I don't know what that means, man. Gear Runner says, Shawshank. You know, I got to tell you, I've never seen that movie. I've never seen that movie, so I can't speak on it. I have seen Forrest Gump. That really wasn't my kind of movie, to be honest. Neither one probably would be if I'd seen Shawshank. And you know what? I believe part of Shawshank was filmed in, I think it was in Columbus or Mansfield, Ohio. Might have been Mansfield, in one of the old prisons there, I believe. Mark says, Shawshank. You guys just want to make me say that. For some reason, it's difficult for me to see. Jeff Hines, I knew I was going to get this. Jeff says, never seen Shawshank? What the heck? Gotta see it. It's just not my kind of movie, man. I don't know. There's just nothing that really appeals to me about it. I mean, it's a prison movie, isn't it? Isn't it about guys that are in prison or something? I don't know. It's like The Green Mile, you know? I saw The Green Mile. Other than that big, humongous, giant guy that's in it, who I really liked his character in the movie. I didn't really care for the movie a whole lot, you know? It just wasn't my thing. I don't know. Oh, that's so good, man. It's so good. Let's see. Boise City Mopar says, Rob. Jahoy or Jahoy, I don't even know how to pronounce whatever that is German for yes. Okay. All right. Mark says, watch it, then judge it, Rob. I'm going to have to do that. I know it's a classic. I know a lot of people loved it. I just haven't seen it, man. M. Jones says, I couldn't find the Honda either on their website. Really, yeah, it was Bert Ogden, just like Keenan said, in Harlingen. That's where I traded it. I'll have to check myself. I don't know. Maybe they sold it. I don't know. CJ Coleman says, did you have a dream about a coworker touching your music teachers right in front of your friends? I know I had that dream. I'm not sure how that's relevant to anything, actually. So no, I did not. Rebel Rouser says it's not on their website. It's on Auto Trader. Ah, all right. So they must have just listed it on Auto Trader then. I'm surprised they don't have it on their website though. That's weird. Dan Soderholm says, Michael Clark Duncan. Sadly, he is no longer with us. Yes, I know. That is sad. I really like that guy. I thought he was a great actor. And he was just huge. Boise City Mopar says, and you claim you're German, Rob. No, I am German. I just don't speak the language, you know. I mean, is anybody here really pure anything? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't speak Irish either. What do Irish speak? Rubble Rouser says, saw it yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and check. I'll have to check it out. I'd be curious to see. Boise City Mopar says, hello. Hello. Boise City Mopar says, Rob, I know a little German. I've known some little Germans as well, but I don't know any right now. So I don't know. Let's see. All right. We are caught up on the comments, guys. So it is going to be time for me to bid you all an adieu. That'd be French, I believe. CJ Coleman says, got any more plans for the Taco as well as the Tundra? Also, the Irish also speaks English. There you go. I have lots of plans, lots of stuff coming up. Stay tuned, CJ. You'll see it. Gear Runner says, have a great evening and rest of your week, everyone. You too, Gear. Rebel Rouser says, Wiener Schnitzel. I know that one. Jeff Hines says, how come your Tacoma doesn't have a tonneau cover spell check? I'm thinking about that. I did a little survey and people want that. Keenan says, wait, Rob. I can't, Keenan. It's come to an end. Dan Soderholm says, I am part Italian and speak some pizza cannoli. I like that. Keenan says, can I put up the link? No. I have no contract to help anybody sell cars. Boise City Mopar says, see you guys. Good night. See you, Dan. Thanks for being on here, bud. Good luck on your CNA studying. Rebel Rouse says, have an awesome week, you all. You too, Justin. And thanks to everybody for the super chats that did tonight. I really appreciate that, guys. I really do. Like I said, it's humbling. It really is. Dan Soderholm says, happy week, y'all. Terrence Tatum says, good night. Rob C.G. Coleman says, the Leprechauns would love to steal your Taco as well as your Tundra. Well, we'll have to keep those Leprechauns away. Mark W. says, night all, disappointed that no one upped me. Yeah, I know the feeling, Mark, but hey, buddy, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Boise City Mopar says, Mark Dub, maybe next time. There you go. All right, guys, thanks for being on. I hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you next time on the web. Night, everybody.